Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Road to Origins live stream with Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme Legends and your host, Profar. We finished Cao Cao and Sun Jian, so it's only fitting that tonight we are going to play as the benevolent man himself, Liu Bei. Yeah, Origins is coming up in 4 days, and yeah, it's time to play some more Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme Legends. And not to mention, I really don't have anything to do this Saturday, so I no life the shit out of this Saturday. So you know what? Let's be a little bit more productive and make some live stream content. Pardon me. I just ate a little stuff with food right now. Alright. This is Liu Bei's campaign.
To have devotion on our plates and blossoms in our cups. What a feast!
From this day forth, may our noble ambitions spread to the far reaches of the land.
Agreed. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. From this day, we shall fight as brothers and end the chaos.
Welcome, Terry. You're just in time. We're getting started. Yeah, benevolence. This was before Liu Bei spammed that word.
I am Liu Bei, descendant of Liu Sheng, Prince of Zhongshan. With my 2 sworn brothers, I have pledged to bring order to this chaotic world. As I speak, the land is suffering from an insurgency led by Zhang Jiao, known as the Yellow Turbans. I have taken rank in an army that will fight these traitors. My goal is to defeat all evildoers and restore the Great Han Empire. This is the path I have chosen, and I will stop at nothing to return virtue to this land.
I am He Jin. I will be commanding the army for the battle against the Yellow Turbans. Those of you who have come to fight on behalf of the Han, the gratitude of your emperor is with you. We are now heading
Hello, crowded.
to take out
We're just
Zhang
beginning.
Jiao, the leader of the Yellow Turbans, who is holed up in their main base. It is said that Zhang Jiao and his brothers can control the elements. Therefore, if we take his brothers out, things should be a little easier. All right, prepare to go to battle.
Legend of Xuande. Yep. Okay, we have his 4th weapon. The Gold Moon Dragon. Really cool design, by the way. Okay. Items. Hexmax Harness. Light Orb. Survival Guide. Way to Muso. Herbal Remedy. 7-star Sash. And the Serpent Earrings. Yeah, me too. It's why Dynasty Warriors 5 is my favorite Dynasty Wars game of the classic era. It's my second best Dynasty Wars games overall, besides Dynasty Wars 8. Dynasty Wars 8 is number 1. And we got Guan Yu and Zhang Fei on our side. G Province.
Cao Cao, lead your army east.
Cao Cao.
Sun Jian, you attack the center. Meanwhile, this force of volunteers will head around to the altar in the west.
They will not get past us so easily.
Man, I love Liu Bei's C6 attack. Choo!
What is it, brother?
Weapon image looks like a rapier.
These people, before they were simply suffering like everybody else. It makes me think.
In that case, you simply need to create a world where people do not suffer.
You are absolutely right, Zhang Fei. My brothers, let us go.
They sort of brought it back. You mean like this design brought it back with his twin sword moveset? Well, kinda. Oh, you mean this move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pew.
For my brothers!
For my brothers.
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall
The same
fail.
guy who murdered his subordinate for not drinking with him. Oh yeah, and the same guy who killed his own adopted son, right? Because he needed someone to blame for his brother's death.
Grant me a miracle. Lend us your strength as we fight in your name. Do away with these infidels.
Liu Bei in Origins looks like he... No, he's going... Okay, Liu Bei in Origins is going to be back with a single sword. He's not going to use a twin sword anymore. Which is kind of a shame for me because I prefer Liu Bei with the double sword.
Punish the foolish heathens. Chang Ban Shang, receive the power.
Oh, I feel the power in my own hands.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If you put your hands in your sleeve, you can perform magic. Chinese magician in a nutshell.
You've been training hard.
Hello, Rosen. Is he even going to be on the battlefield? I've only seen him in the non-combat. And also, welcome, Horseman. Yes, he is in the combat.
They're bewitched.
He is in the battle. I watched him. I seen him in the demo, and I did watch a couple of battle footages from Dynasty Warriors Origins from IGN Japan, and he is in the battlefield with a single sword. He's going to have the standard sword moveset.
Not fear. The spell will break if we cut off its source.
So you must be looking for trouble.
It's
about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Behold the mystic ways of the Yellow Turtle. God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air! Rise! Rise and blow them away!
I mean, you can kind of say that for Samurai Warriors 5, Terry, not just for Origins.
Aim for the one controlling the wind.
I mean, I personally don't mind it, and I understand why that's the case. And like you said, again, as you said, to attract a lot of the fangirls. Which there are a lot, by the way. There are a lot of fangirls for Dynasty Warriors. Absolutely. Let's help Cao Cao. That's the you flaming idiots guy. Yeah. Hello, Del Del. Good to see you again.
Just because we're supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Time to herd the castle. Wait, I'll read it a little bit later. It's a long comment. Let me take out Zhang Liang first.
Now is the time to show them what we can do. It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Ow!
Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
Wait, let me finish Zhang Liang first and let's have a discussion. Down, 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 down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Do you think Team Ninja may have helped Omega Force with the gameplay of Origins? Because no offense, it feels like Team Ninja made the Muso game not modern Omega Force.
You've been training hard.
I am 100% sure about that. Team Ninja had an influence with that game. It's not purely Omega Force. That's my theory. I mean, they're both developers under Koei Tecmo at the end of the day, but I do have a feeling that Team Ninja had a big hand, in the development of Dynasty Warriors Origins. Considering how some of the combat aspects of Wulong was transferred to Dynasty Warriors Origins, that just kind of proved my point in a way, or like proved that point where Team Ninja had a help in the game. And not to mention, Shujinko, yeah, I'm gonna refer to the protagonist as Shujinko. Shujinko has a DLC bonus costume, which is the default costume for your main character in Neo. Not Neo, Wulong. So yeah, I do believe Team Ninja had a hand in the development of Origins. Hello, Tantio. I mean, yeah, they use the same engine as well. Like, when you mentioned Dynasty Warriors 9, Empires had the creation suite of Neo, or like creation mechanics from Neo. Team Ninja did have an influence in the development. Furthermore, both Wulong and Dynasty Warriors Origins, and a lot of Koei games in that regards, are using their in-house graphic engine, Katana engine. It's kind of like Capcom with their RE engine, but for Koei it's called Katana engine. Unfortunately, when you mention the creation suite in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, it's not good, despite using the Neo system. I'm doing good, by the way. I don't have a cold anymore, so after a good night's sleep last night, the cold is gone. I swear Shujinko's design was inspired by Albard from Star Ocean, the Divine Force. I feel like Shujinko's design was more inspired by... I haven't seen what Albard looked like, by the way, so my apologies. I feel like Shujinko's design was inspired by Joker from Persona 5. The all black, the short hair, you know? And not to mention, Shujinko's Japanese voice actor is Fukuyama Jun, who also voiced Joker in Persona 5. Give him Shun Shang Shang's moveset and literally it's Albert. So many RPGs I haven't played. To be honest, I prefer Team Ninja to fully handle the gameplay moving forward, and Omega Force just handle the outfit designs and music because they never miss with those. Even Dynasty Warriors 9 has some of the best outfits and OSTs. I absolutely agree with that. I absolutely agree. Two of the best aspects of Dynasty Warriors 9. One, the character design. Two, music. Everything else, you get the picture.
There's some kind of device producing these phantoms.
Benevolence time. Yep. Yeah. Magic. John's Dynasty voice is Joker. Yeah, I think you meant Shujinko's voice actor in Japanese, voice Joker from Persona 5. Yeah, exactly. Fukuyama Jun. And
That's it.
he
That's
also
how it's
voiced
supposed to be done.
Hideaki, Kobayakawa Hideaki from Sengoku Basara. Yeah, so the main hero of Dynasty Warriors Origins has Hideaki from Sengoku Basara's voice. You wanna know what I wanted? Like, if it was up to me, wait, no. If I was in charge of Dynasty Warriors, considering Kobayashi Hiroyuki left Capcom in 2022, I would have put him in charge for Dynasty Warriors. I would, if I was Koei at least. If I was Koei, I would have hired Kobayashi Hiroyuki to help with the new Dynasty Warriors game, and also probably some or the rest of the team from Sengoku Basara. I would have loved to have Suzuki Ryota work with Koei, but Square Enix got him first with Final Fantasy 16. Like, can you imagine the combat director of DMC, Suzuki Ryota, working on a new Dynasty Warriors game? I'm just saying it out there. Hello, Munawir, welcome. Ah, okay.
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
A lot of people misconstrued my point when I've said multiple times I want to see some elements of Sengoku Basara in Dynasty Warriors in terms of the gameplay, and people just said, "Oh, we just want a new Sengoku Basara game. Oh, you shouldn't, like, we shouldn't have Basara elements in Dynasty Warriors because you're just gonna make Dynasty Warriors into Sengoku Basara." No, I'm not saying make Dynasty Warriors a carbon copy or like make Dynasty Warriors exactly like Sengoku Basara, but a lot of the good. I'm just saying that Dynasty Warriors should adapt a lot of good elements, especially from the gameplay aspect, from Sengoku Basara. I'm not saying they have to go full crazy anime style like Sengoku Basara, but combat-wise, they really need to take notes from Sengoku Basara or DMC in that regard. Hello, Kev Von. Welcome to the stream.
You win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand
Like, I will always say this. The Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi is my gold benchmark for a Muso combat. For Koei, it's One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
That's it. That is how it's
Though I will
supposed to be
say,
done.
I've said it multiple times, I do like what they're doing with the gameplays, the combat mechanics of Dynasty Warriors Origins. I miss Strike Force. So sad we never get multi-raid 2. Strike Force is okay. It has some good ideas, but I'm not too crazy with that game, honestly. The one thing that Strike Force didn't do well is, in my opinion at least, is the boss battles, like the big monster boss battle, which is ironic because Strike Force was like Dynasty Warriors version of Monster Hunter. That should have been the main selling point of Strike Force, like the big boss battle, yet somehow they kind of botched that.
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength! My soul.
Doing well. We had plans, but were canceled. Yeah, understandable. Like, I had some plans today, but I just don't feel like it. Like, I'm super lazy today. I know life the shit out of this day. All I did was probably took my bicycle to the shop because it needs cleaning and change of tires, and also play Final Fantasy 16 and Summoner Wars 4. That's it. Greater exactly. Yeah, Terry. I love the fact that Zhang Jiao always roll his R whenever he speaks. Like,
I would like to thank you
heaven
all for your
above,
service.
grant me even greater strength. Right? The yellow dragon's time is now. My spirit shall prevail the heavens.
I want all of you to return to your homes and continue to loyally serve the Han. We must ensure that the land never again.
Can understand
sees
that,
such
but the
chaos.
gameplay and movesets in that game were extremely fun to me. It didn't bother me. The versus mode was really fun as well. What game are you talking here? Sengoku Basara? Sengoku Basara is amazing, by the way. If you're referring to Sengoku Basara, I love that game. In fact, I'm dedicating a lot of videos to Sengoku Basara, right? Can't roll my R. It's the benefit of being an Indonesian. Like, I've covered in Strike Force, I see. Profar is the Pope of Basara. And Xavi is our savior. There you go, Terry. If I'm the Pope, Xavi is our savior. The Lord and Savior.
We are about to attack Luo Gate in our quest to overthrow the villain Dong Zhuo.
That's a typo. Luo Gate. And also, Liu Bei speaks in a typo as well. Luo Gate. It's Lao Gate.
Though Guan Yu or Zhang Fei might have a chance against him, my skill is likely no match for Lu Bu. I would do best.
It even
to
inspired
avoid
me
him
to
and
create a
find
game with
another
a
way.
combat based on it. Nice.
After all, the real enemy is Dong Zhuo. As a relative of the Han, I cannot forgive him for his crimes. The honor of taking his head shall be mine.
No, I haven't played Anarchy Reigns. I just learned that game from right now. I never heard of that game before.
This villain pretends to serve the Emperor, but only serves himself. He shall pay with his life.
No, I'm not, Terry.
Everybody follow me. And we shall reclaim the capital. The Han must be returned to its former glory.
Also, need to finish 2 Streets of Rage videos, Streets of Rage 4 and Streets of Rage Remake. Then we can go finally to Sengoku Basara 3. Yeah, here's Luo Gate. Okay, Dongzhou, Zhangliao, Li Jue, Guosi. Out of topic, Dynasty Warriors drama series, which shown in RTV, literally original title is not Shin Sangoku Musou, but God of War Jowen. Yeah, I know.
Forward.
Dynasty Warriors never had a
Let's bring
TV
these
series.
scoundrels down for
It had a
good.
movie, it never had an anime as well. It's probably just a marketing ploy, Tantio, so that people would be familiar with. Hop, 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 hop.
Come, hit me with everything you got.
Hello, Joy. Would be interesting to go to Sengoku Basara 3 after doing Basara 4 Basara 4 for so long. Well, I'm doing like videos of Basara 3, not streams. The retrospective videos of Basara 3. There is one more, like, in terms of Sengoku Basara live stream, I'm gonna do Sanada Yukimura Den, because that's the last one. That's the only Sengoku Basara game that I haven't done for this channel. Not counting the spin-off games like Battle Heroes and Chronicle Heroes. Not to pursue Lubu? Alright.
Did you
I don't need to.
overcome this base?
But again, there are so many games I want to stream. The ones that I have listed, Dynasty Warriors Origins for sure, Sengoku Basara Sanada Yukimura Den. I do want to do a Mega Man X marathon stream this year. I'm playing Mega Man X 1 to 8 because I love the Mega Man X series. I like the original Mega Man too. I've been playing Mega Man 11 as well, off stream. It's pretty damn difficult game. Gintama Rumble? No, because I don't have a PlayStation. I've seen gameplay of Gintama Rumble, and I do believe I've talked about it on stream. The UI for Gintama Rumble screams Sengoku Basara 3 Utage.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Such an underrated Lao Gate theme.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige. Take that.
Oh yeah, I remember you asking me about it. 3 things that disappoint me about Dynasty Warriors 5. When I first played, the removal of versus mode, duels, and C5 attack not being an attack that I follow in the air. I actually like those change. I actually like the fact that C5 is not an extended version of C2. It's a BAM! Like one big one big AoE. Well, not big AoE, it's an
Now is our
AoE.
chance. Prepare to attack.
Still need to finish that anime. Remember the Three Kingdoms anime? Currently watching it on YouTube right now. Which one? The 90s anime?
Stand and face the enemy.
Despite removing some features from Dynasty Warriors 4, I feel like the changes in this game made up for it. Like, I do like C5 as an AoE. I do like every character has their own story and their own specific in-battle cutscenes.
The way of virtue shall fail.
This is probably the most in-depth when it comes to the characters of Dynasty Warriors.
Keep up the attack and destroy the
Combat
enemy.
flows better, flows smooth, better overall. Yes, AI is a bit dumbed down because the game has more enemies on screen. But overall, the changes to me makes up for the
Follow me.
missing elements of Dynasty Warriors 4. Make it for a discount Spirit of Sanada game? What do you mean? I mean, they do have, I mean, like, you want a sale for Origin? Spirit of Sanada? Sorry. I mean, they did have a sale not long ago on Steam.
That's what we've been waiting to
Yeah,
see.
they're bringing dual backs in Origins. It's like a mix of their. It's like a mix of the duel in Dynasty Wars 4 and Dynasty Wars
It's an
6.
acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Exactly. The turn lock is off in Dynasty Wars 5. I mean, you can turn off the lock on in Dynasty Wars 4 with the mod, but from the original game, 5 did not have turn locks whatsoever. Well, honestly, to be fair, the first game to have the turn lock disabled was Dynasty Wars 4 Empires. And if you want to go even a little bit further, it was Samurai Warriors 1.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward!
Also, another change I like, True Muso.
Like the looks of this.
True Muso ends with a big attack, right? Like a big finisher, instead of just repeated the first three. Instead of just repeated attacks followed by the first three of
virtue shall fail.
normal attacks. Again, makes characterized I can't even speak. Makes characters more personalized and individual. And also another change I like, every character has specific charge attacks. Aerial charge attacks. It's not just a ground pound. That's why I like the combat a lot more in Dynasty Wars 5. Everyone feels more unique, despite being patternized in terms of moveset, but the changes make everyone a little bit more unique. Signature move? Mm-hmm. Liu Bei.
That is impressive.
They won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Can do. Now is the time to press the attack.
Treachery shall not go unpunished.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me. You coward! I shall deal with you all from atop red hair!
I'd say the jump attacks. I rarely use jump attacks anyways. I rarely even use the ground pound from Dynasty Wars 4.
I shall be your opponent.
You dare mess with what belongs to me? How brave of you!
I must retreat.
And also the ground pound leaves you vulnerable.
Stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So that's why I don't even use it. I'd much rather have this. It doesn't leave you vulnerable.
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Again, both aerial charge attacks I rarely use.
Stay away from Lu Bu. Make your way around and aim for Dong Zhuo.
Brainless fools! You think I'll just roll over and die?
Okay, it's time for you to roll over and die, Dongzhuo.
For my brothers!
Yeah, I've said it multiple times, Munawir. I wish Dynasty Wars would get rid of the weapon swapping, but considering we're playing as Shujinko,
You dare
it's
mess with
somewhat
what belongs to me?
passable.
Brave of you.
Okay? I really wish Dynasty Wars would go back to
I would
character-based
rather live and
movesets.
redeem myself than die in shame. Those who stand in
Like,
the
it
way
was
of
okay in
virtue shall
7,
fail.
it was okay in 8, at least in Dynasty Wars 8. With the weapon swapping, everyone has their own weapons and unique movesets, so I usually prefer to equip characters with their respective weapons. But for Dynasty Wars 9, yeah, it has overstayed its welcome. I hate the fact that I hated it in Summer Wars 5 as well. Like, I hate the fact you have 37 characters, but only 15 movesets. Because, essentially, you're not playing as characters. You're just playing as the weapon. Characters are nothing more than skins.
It won't use a second time.
Those
Another
who stand in
point
the way
that
of
I
virtue
constantly
shall
brought
fail.
up, why Koei needs to take notes from Sengoku Basara. We never had weapon swapping in Sengoku Basara. Everyone used their respective weapon, and moveset represents each and every character's personality. It's not just, oh, they're wielding a sword. No, the sword and the moveset is part of their identity.
It's now or never. All units, advance on the enemy.
Now is the time to show them what we can do.
Go and attack the enemy camp like the wind.
Silence you, bud! I shall squash you beneath my feet! For my brothers!
Randomly doing ground pound obviously will lead to openings. I understand that. I mean, if you're saying that, oh, you need to do the ground pound at the very right time, I mean, I can say the same thing about the jump charge for Dynasty Wars 5.
Prepare to attack.
You might if you consider some jump charge are useless, but they can be very useful in the right time.
For my brothers!
See? It depends on the situation. Exactly. Just like the jump charge in Dynasty Wars 5. It depends on the situation. But because jump charges in Dynasty Wars 5 are is more unique to every character, that's why I prefer it. I don't like. I'm not a big fan of
Pleasure!
characters gameplay being too patternized within each characters.
Those who stand
I
in
do
the way
like
of virtue shall
when
fail.
characters are a little bit more unique. That's why I keep praising Sengoku Basara how it is. 1 week to die. Hello, Denny, the best.
We have
Not even 1
defeated
week.
the
It's
rebel
4
leader,
days.
Dongzhuo. I
Well,
would like
5
to thank
days.
each member of the Allied
Oh, sorry.
forces
Today's 11.
who participated in this struggle.
So yeah, in 4 days.
As your leader,
Yeah, I hope I can stream it
am
as well.
Proud of you all. Now that Dongzhuo is gone, it is time to disperse the Allied forces.
Funny enough, Sengoku Basara,
Under the Yuan banner,
X Triangle is
never
also
forget
ground
the
pounds.
privilege that was bestowed upon them.
Until Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi, so you don't only have. You're not like. You're not. I'm losing words here. It's not only ground pound with X Triangle. You can do X R1, X L1 triangle. You can do special attacks in the air instead of just the ground pound.
A new bodyguard has
The only thing I worry is clone weapons in Origins.
This bot
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have clone weapons, but then again, we're mostly playing as Shujinko, so it's somewhat passable. Okay, I still don't like it, but it is what it is. Most of the Dynasty Wars characters in that game are not important. They're not going to be playable. So yeah. It's okay-ish, but I still don't like it.
Very well. On this third visit, allow me to receive you.
Chiki Chiki Ban Ban. It's your boy.
The land must be divided in 3. You will take 1/3.
Divide it into 3?
Eventually, the other 2/3 shall be yours. And like today, you will knock 3 times on the gates to the heavens.
That's why I said Strike Force handled that the best. It had both a unique air triangle and also ground pound by holding back when you jump triangle.
Does no one else care
I
about
see.
restoring the Han? It became clear.
I'm still not a big fan of Strike Force.
I set out to seek the guidance of the brilliant strategist, Zhuge Liang.
Yes, Danny.
According to Zhuge Liang,
I
must
would love
escape
for
the
that
grip
as
of
well.
Cao Cao and defend
And fingers
myself from
crossed,
the
I hope
Xtreme
there's something...
to establish my own kingdom.
Like, I'm
By
not
winning
hoping
the
too
hearts of the
much.
people,
I just
I
hope
will
there
one day
is
rule the
something
land.
to be announced for the 20th anniversary of Sengoku Basara. Come on, Capcom. Capcom mentioned 2 years ago that they wanted to bring back Mega Man Onimusha and Sengoku Basara. We got a new Onimusha game next year. It's all Sengoku Basara. Come on, next. Exactly, if they can revive Onimusha and Okami. Granted, Basara is the more niche title because it's mostly Japanese exclusive. But yeah, fingers crossed. I'm still hoping for a new Basara game. Or something Sengoku Basara.
Normally, I would ask that you just flee immediately. But this time, you must meet Cao Cao head on, and then make your retreat. In order for the land to be divided in 3, my lord must show to everybody here at Chang Ban that he is a hero equal to that of Cao Cao. Now, shall we go?
The aerial attacks, I didn't like the C5. It's okay, but I prefer the C5 in Dynasty Warriors 5. You know, I prefer the AoE. Mega Man X and Mega Man 0 remastered. We already have a Mega Man X and 0 remaster on the PC with the Mega Man X and 0 Legacy Collection. Alright, Chang Ban. Ah, this theme. A perfect music to listen
Everyone,
in the
we
sunset.
must escape with our lives. We will secure the base and launch a fire attack.
Hold on. Phone call. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue.
I have captured this base.
No one gets by here! Absolutely no one! Come on! This bridge belongs to me, and the toll for passage is death!
Task
Okay.
unit. Begin construction as planned.
Let's take the bases first.
I have captured this base.
For my brothers!
For my brothers!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand
I
in
love
the
looking
way
at the
of virtue
sunset
shall fail.
in this stage. Especially back in the day when I played this on an actual PS2. I don't know what it is about the sunset in Chang Ban, it's just beautiful.
Hey! Zhao Yun! You finally got here!
I need your help. I must return our Lord's child.
I have captured this base.
I got all the bases.
I have captured this base.
Let's kick Cao Cao's ass.
I shall show no mercy.
For my brothers!
For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Did you think you could overcome this place?
For my brothers!
The stage on Dynasty Warriors Volume... Wait, Lydian.
The enemy commander is mine. I won't lose a
The
second
stage on
time.
Dynasty Warriors Volume
Those
2
who stand in the way of virtue
give me
shall
a
fail.
headache. The peasant has easy death while playing as the Liu Bei's force. Yep, typical Koei AI.
The time is now. Master Liu Bei, first of all, allow these flames to light your path. The road ahead will be long, but the destination is certain.
Your intellect is just what we need, Zhuge Liang.
Well, that's it for me. I sure hope my brother's okay.
Such impressive skill! If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them. This one's mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you're gonna win. Pop, 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 pop. Boom.
I'm happy to see you, brother.
I'm happy to see you too, Zhang Fei. Open the gates. Where is Zhao Yun? Oh, he's over. He's all over there.
Brother, let's finish him.
Zhao Yun, I feared you were dead.
Both I, sir, and your young child are unharmed. Let us finish this battle!
Why am I yawning? My belly is stuffed with food right now. Hey, Minoru, welcome to the stream, buddy. Huh? I like mustache Liu Bei.
This battle could prove to be difficult.
Well, we're going to get Bishonen Liu Bei in Origins. Open up. Okay. And Liu Qi and Guan Yu. No, Guan Yu, not Liu Qi.
You're a general? Then you're mine. Take that. Brother, leave the rest to me. I misjudged this throw.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall show no mercy.
Defensive positions. We must let the people escape.
For my brothers!
Cao Zhang.
Next time.
Those who stand
Goodbye.
in the way of virtue shall fail.
Cheng Yu, one of Cao Cao's famous strategists.
Excellent, brother. I bow to your skills.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Wait. In your opinion, Dynasty Warriors lore, specifically, well, I always look at Dynasty Warriors as fictional anyways. Who are the 3 strongest characters for Wu? Jotai, for sure. Not in particular order. Jotai, Sun Jian, and Huang Gai. If you're talking about strength alone.
All units move to counterattack.
That's my opinion. Oh, no. I'd say not Huang Gai. Jotai, Sun Jian, and maybe Ganding. But Jotai is definitely number 1 because he's my favorite Wu character. Yeah, there he goes. Jotai, Sun Jian, and Gunning.
About time I took your head.
Well, the question is top 3 strongest Wu characters. So of course I'm mentioning Wu characters.
Such impressive brothers! Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
If I have a top 5 for Dynasty Wars based on every kingdom, I'll name it. How about I name it right now? Top 5 from Wei, Cao Cao, Shahudun, Cao Pi, Zhang Liao, and Zhang He.
Against time. We must hurry.
Top 5 from Wu, Jotai, Zhou Yu. Oops, there you go. Jotai, Zhou Yu, Sun Jian, Sun Xuan. Oh, wait. I have to think of first. Top 5 from Wu. Jotai, Zhou Yu, Sun Xuan, Gan Ning, and Lu Meng. Top 5 from Shu. Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, Guan Yu. Who else? Zhuge Liang, Zhao Yun, Guan Yu,
Time to bring an end to this war as well as
Shu Shu, and Ma Chao.
for my brothers.
Such an impressive display of skill.
Top 5 from Jin, Sima Yi, Jia Chong, Wang Yuanji.
Wipe them out.
Who else? Sima Yi, Jia Chong, Wang Yuanji, Sima Zhao, and Sima Shi. Top 5 from others. Lu Bu, for sure. I mean, that's an easy pick. Lu Bu, Zuozi.
Those who stand in the way of
Who else?
virtue
Right?
shall
Lu Bu,
fail.
Zuozi, Chen Gong, Lu Lingqi, and
You shall pay for this.
I put
Those
you
who
wrong.
stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Ma Chao is stronger than Zhang Fei. I like Ma Chao better than Zhang Fei, that's for sure. No veterans of Wu. I mean, is Sun Jian not a veteran of Wu?
We
I mean, yes,
managed to
he's
escape
the
from Cao Cao's
ruler
army.
of Wu.
This
He's the
is
leader,
due to the
but
fact
he's a
that
veteran as well.
everybody risked their lives for me. I see that I am truly.
Oh, you mean the
loved
top
by my
5?
followers.
No, well, you can consider Zhou Yu a veteran of Wu.
However,
He's the
we
first
must
strategist.
Be careful to avoid such a situation again in the future.
No, I put Lu Lingqi in my
Cao
top
will
5
not let us
other
escape a
characters.
second time.
Shahuba,
If only we
he's
had a
okay.
land to call our own, we could fight back.
Yeah, mostly because of his moveset. I think I need to make a structure. Like, if I'm making a video of top Dynasty Wars characters, I need to structure. I need to structure that a little bit better. This is just a random favorite top 5 based on gameplay. But number 1 favorite character on Dynasty Wars is Sima Yi for me. #1 favorite character for Samurai Warriors.
Thanks to Zhuge Liang's strategy, we were able to drive
There's a lot to
Cao Cao
pick,
from Chang Ban.
but
We then formed a pact
I'll pick
against
Sanada
Cao Cao
Masayuki
Sun Quan.
as my #1 favorite Samurai Warriors characters. I do really like Sanada Masayuki, especially
Our combined army came
after
face to face
playing
with
Spirit of
Cao Cao at
Sanada.
Chibi. Thanks to the heroic efforts of officers from both our kingdoms, we managed to lay waste to his great
Hello, Maximum Prime 24. I recently found your channel and really enjoying the videos. So glad people are highlighting the greatness that is Sengoku Basara. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Maximus Prime. Appreciate the compliment. It's, you know, it's because viewers like you that keeps me going, making content. Like, I wouldn't be making a lot of Sengoku Basara videos, a lot of interesting video game related videos if it weren't for you guys.
Right now, Cao Cao is attempting to
Wait,
flee
top
from the
3,
battlefield
Zhang
with
Liao,
birds
Dian
around
Wei, and
him. At last,
Xiaorun equals
we have
Shuju.
the
I
upper
see.
hand. If I am to realize my ambition, I must catch and kill Cao Cao.
Maximum Prime, I think I've seen you in Koei Collections channel. Correct me if I'm wrong.
We shall cooperate with Wu and attempt to chase down Cao Cao, who, having suffered a near disastrous defeat at Chibi, has no choice other than to escape. This is the best chance we have had yet. Cao Cao, in an attempt to
And I've said
rebuild
multiple
his
times,
fallen army,
Maximus
is
Prime,
retreating to
why am I
Xiamen.
making Sengoku Basara videos?
Everybody,
Like,
I
covering
want
the
you to
series
go
in
and
depth.
hunt down Cao Cao.
1, I love Sengoku Basara. 2, I've rarely seen an English-speaking channel talking about Sengoku Basara with a lot of depth. So I see that as an opportunity. Hey, why not I do it? Why not I cover Sengoku Basara series in its entirety
My lord,
and with
if you
more
can
depth?
defeat Cao Cao
I've seen
convincingly here,
probably again,
you shall
probably
bide you the
a lot of
time you
Japanese
need to
channels
obtain the lands
are
of
going to cover
Shu.
Sengoku Basara because it's primarily a Japanese IP.
Now,
And most of the Sengoku Basara discussion videos that I found are Indonesian because I am Indonesian. So yeah, there we go. Simply because there are not a lot, if there are barely any English-speaking YouTube channels that cover Sengoku Basara in its depth. Yes, I've commented on his channel here and there. I see. Yeah, because I do believe I've seen you in Koei Collections channel. Just wondering why you picked Jung He? Because he's fabulous. What else? He's beautiful. I mean, do I really need to explain that, Crowded? Jung He is gorgeous. How can you look at Jung He and not like him? I do have here's the thing. I do have not necessarily effeminate. I do have a soft spot for elegant fighters. Zhang He in Dynasty Warriors. Hell, my main character to play as in Tekken is the most elegant character in Tekken, Li Chaolan. Right? I love elegant characters. Elegant is manly, guys. Like, you know this perception, manliness just like steroids or like rough and tough. No, men can be elegant as well. Like, Li Chaolan is the best example of manly man elegance. Even characters in anime that I like are elegant characters. Like manly man elegant. Not necessarily not effeminate man characters, like manly man elegant. For example, my favorite character in Fist of the North Star is Rei. Like, you can't get more elegant than Rei or Shin, right? And Shin is also my favorite villain in Fist of the North Star. So my favorite hero in North Star is Rei. My favorite villain is in Fist of the North Star is Shin. What else? My favorite, one of my favorite characters in a shonen anime is in Yu Yu Hakusho, Kurama. I love Kurama. Kurama's great, right? Kurama is a manly man elegant character. And other characters, right? You can argue as well. In Inuyasha, Sesshomaru is a manly man elegant character. Yeah. In terms of fighting style, appearance, you can't get more elegant than Sesshomaru in Inuyasha. Oh, Wen Yang is good. I love Wen Yang too. Kurama is the GOAT. Yep.
Is this where my struggle finally ends? Guan Yu, was my fate decided from the very moment that you
Not
left me?
necessarily pretty boys. Elegant.
Go.
Hey,
It's
Tekmo
still
Bus,
not
welcome.
possible for me to forget my debt to you.
I mean, you can be masculine and
But
elegant.
that debt ends here. The next time you oppose my lord, I will kill you. Remember that.
Like,
Lord
you don't have to
Chang
be
Ban.
big sweaty men. Like Vince McMahon, you know? Big sweaty men. Wait, someone's on the front door? I'll be right back. If you like elegant male characters, check out. Yeah, I know Saint Seiya. I've watched Saint Seiya, a couple of Saint Seiya episodes. That show is basically an anime tokusatsu. It's like, I don't know which one came first, Garo or Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya, like if Saint Seiya came first, then Saint Seiya is the precursor to Garo, right? It's anime version of Super Sentai with shiny armors, right? It's great. It's great. But my favorite character would be in Saint Seiya. Like, again, I'm not too familiar. I only watch a couple episodes. I watched Saint Seiya during the Gold Saint arc, where you fight the 12 Golden Saint based on the Zodiacs. But my favorite character so far in Saint Seiya would be Hyoga. I actually like Hyoga, the Ice one. He's cool. No pun intended. You die first, Guan Yu, before Cao Cao. I can't see the future ahead of you. Garo came first? Ah, I see. The creator of Seiya said he got the ideas of Gold Saints from it. Ah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. From a big tokusatsu fan myself. Well, I'm mostly a fan of Kamen Rider when it comes to tokusatsu.
My debt to you is paid.
A bit of Super Sentai and a bit of Ultraman. I mostly watch Ultraman from the 90s and early 2000s era. So it's like Ultraman Tiga, Dyna, Gaia, and Cosmos.
Retreat is an acceptable
And one of my favorite games for the
Those
PS2,
who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
like a lot of my favorite games, no, some of my favorite games for the PS2 are tokusatsu games, like Kamen Rider Kabuto. I love Ultraman Fighting Evolution 3. I love Ultraman Fighting Evolution Rebirth. Kamen Rider Climax Heroes is great, though the later series are better. But the first Climax Heroes is a very special game to me. It came out really late on the PS2 lifespan. But I'm glad that we had one final Kamen Rider game on the PS2.
For my brothers! I shall teach you the horrors of war.
Speaking of, you mentioned Vince McMahon, Minora. Did y'all watch the Raw Netflix episode? The Raw premiere on Netflix?
I shall return before this
Hello,
is all
Brandon. Welcome to the stream.
Those who stand in the way of virtue
Did you guys
shall
watch the
fail.
Raw premiere on Netflix? Yeah. It was a fun, like, again, in terms of wrestling storyline, it didn't go anywhere. I don't like that they turned The Rock into a babyface without like he's shaking hands with Cody Rhodes, he's praising Cody Rhodes, he's having a drink with Cody Rhodes. Meanwhile, this is the same guy who beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes last year and talked shit about his mom and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna deliver you a belt with Cody Rhodes' blood," to Cody Rhodes' mother. And now he's shaking hands saying, "Hey Mama Rhodes, say hi. We're fine and dandy now." And I don't like that he's breaking kayfabe, because The Rock as a heel was great last year. I felt like in my opinion, The Rock should have kept that kayfabe on the premiere of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Not to mention a couple of months prior to the Netflix Raw premiere episode, he was talking shit about Cody Rhodes as well. Like, he saw a picture of Dusty Rhodes and was like, "Dusty, you're my hero. I love you, I hate your son."
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
But the one big highlight for me in that show is Hulk Hogan getting booed the shit out of people. So yeah, Hulk Hogan came in with his theme song and with Jimmy Hart. And first of all, Jimmy Hart looks great. The guy is 80 years old, but he looks like he's in his late 50s. Props to him. But yeah, Hulk Hogan came with his theme music, entering the arena promoting Hogan beer. Or was it like his brand beer? Like his beer, Hogan beer, whatever it is, it's called, whatever it's called. And then he got booed loudly by the audience. And you know what's the funny part about Hulk Hogan getting booed? Like getting booed the shit out of everyone. So when he enters the ring, or not enters the ring, when he enters the arena, you hear a lot of boos. And you know the first part of Hogan's theme music? When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. Yeah, that part of the lyric aged pretty damn well for what was going on in Hogan's return to Monday Night Raw. We have Saint Seiya Dear Boy. Yeah, exactly. Yamanaka Shikanosuke is a character based off Saint Seiya. I was about to say I know nothing about wrestling, but I was happy Hogan getting booed. Now, a lot of people are speculating, did Hogan got booed because of his... The Monday Night Raw episode was in California, I do believe. And California is a blue state. They mostly voted for a Democrat. Some people speculated that, oh, maybe Hogan got booed because he... I'm gonna get a little bit political here.
So, you are Sun Chang Zhang. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am...
Yeah, LA.
Can we skip all the formalities? Glad to meet you, Lord Liu Bei.
So, the theory was that, oh, Hogan getting booed because he supported Donald Trump in a state that supported Harris. But I don't believe that's the case, because The Undertaker came in to the arena as well, right? And The Undertaker got a massive pop. Like, everybody loved The Undertaker. I think it's not because of Hogan's political affiliation, because Undertaker also voted for Trump or supported Trump, even endorsed Trump. I think it's just because Hogan is a piece of shit. Especially in wrestling. Like, I've heard so many stories in wrestling how Hogan is very very manipulative in the backstage. Like, for example, during the WCW days, Hogan has full total creative control and he wants everything to revolve around him.
Cow, this way.
Now, like, granted, Hulk Hogan might be a legend in the wrestling industry, right? Hulk Hogan, you could say, started the golden age of wrestling for WWF or for America in general. But still, if you ask me, Hogan is not even in my top 10 favorite wrestler or WWE superstar at that point. Yeah, he got because He was promoting Hogan beer.
Your strength is quite impressive.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. I remember there's this one, because I saw like a meme video. You know, I've said it multiple times, my sense of humor is very immature. My sense of humor has not evolved since I was 10, right? So I like to watch these videos about wrestlers saying things out of context. Like, you know, Brock Lesnar saying, Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you, and I'm coming hard. So I've seen those videos, and one of them is Hogan in the gym saying, yo, homeboy, welcome to the hood, brother. Hogan should have used Hollywood theme instead. I do like the NW theme. If I was to name my... Have I said my top 5 favorite WWE wrestlers of all time? If I have to name my top 5, number 1 is easy, The Undertaker. Number 2 is Edge. I refuse to call Edge as Cope, by the way, in AEW. I prefer to call him Adam Copeland than Cope. Number 3 is Kurt Angle. Number 4 is Triple H. And number 5 is AJ Styles. Kurt Angle loves kids. No, he doesn't love kids. He loves boys. That promo of Kurt Angle will never stop making me laugh. Right? Mysterio, like, he was talking to Rey Mysterio. Mysterio, you listen to me, pal. You're a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys. You just... I was like, what the...
You're not going to get anywhere.
No. Mysterio, what I meant to say...
Where the heck could he be?
You're a boy, and I'm a man. And tonight, I'm gonna love to manhandle you.
Where are you going?
And then he attempted the third time, right? No. What I meant to say is that, Mysterio, you're a boy, and I'm a man. And tonight, when you and I get into this ring, I'm gonna get on top of you. And it's like, I legit laughing. Exactly. You're a boy in a man's world.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
Copies for the meme. And it's just weird when Justin Roberts... wait, my ear. When Justin Roberts announced his name. The Rated R Superstar Cope.
There's no escape for you.
Liu Bei, come and face me. Your strength is quite impressive.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Brothers! Excellent timing. Let's finish this.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Well, I guess I can retreat just this once.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Yeah, Kurt Angle is a great wrestler. He can cut a promo, he can be serious, he can be funny. He's an amazing worker in the ring. He's just a complete package. He was great in TNA as well. I feel like some of his best... I feel like he was better in TNA than he was in WWE. And he became a meme, right? With the angle face.
Someday you shall pay for this.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Yep. He was an Olympic gold medalist.
quite humorous to see them scattering about like ants. This defeat should shut him up for a while.
He won an Olympic gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
However, he will definitely come seeking.
Was it with a freaking broken neck? I
Before that
forgot.
time comes,
Came back
we
after
must
eating.
build up
What
our
did I
military
miss?
strength and be prepared to meet their
Escape from
demands.
Chibi and me talking about WWE as usual. I also watched this interview from Chris Van Vliet with Sheamus. One of Sheamus' best match, if not his greatest match in WWE, was the triple threat match with Drew McIntyre and Gunther for the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania 39. So Chris and Sheamus talking about they considered the triple threat match in WrestleMania 39 as the greatest triple threat match ever. So Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther had the greatest triple threat match ever. I mean, it's up there, but I don't personally. Okay, I don't think it's a great match, but I don't think. Saya pamit dulu. Nonton Wiz Nobskui. Okay, tantyo. Terima kasih. I'll see you later. Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre had a great triple threat match, but to me, that's not the best triple threat match ever. Unfortunately, the best WWE triple threat match will never be acknowledged by WWE. You know what it is? It's the main event for WrestleMania 20 for the World Heavyweight Champion. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Chris Benoit. That's the greatest WWE triple threat match.
After the Battle of Chi-Bi, we made a firm stand by quickly subduing the area of Jing. These are the lands from which I will form a great kingdom.
Yeah, WrestleMania 20.
Zhuge Liang has advised that I spread my rule by leading my army into Shu.
Where he who
This
shall
move
not be
will a
named
catalyst that
main
splits
event the
land
show.
into 3 divisions.
Yeah, WWE will never acknowledge that.
But Shu is currently under the rule of my fellow clan.
Just like how they never
I can't
acknowledge
help but question the virtue of stealing
Royal
land
Rumble
from a member of
2004.
my own family.
Master Liu
Royal
Bei,
Rumble 2004 never
now for
happened,
the
guys.
Final step in the Three Kingdoms strategy. We shall deploy our troops outside of Chengdu and attack it. Following this battle, you will be in command of your own country. In this battle, Pang Tong shall be issuing orders to everybody. If you follow his instructions, then victory is assured. My lord, this battle shall test whether our hearts are just. However, in order to bring an end to the chaos and welcome a new land of virtue, we must fight.
This battle, Chengdu. I wish Ma Chao fought in this battle, by the way. Playing Dynasty Warriors 2. Hello, Grand Strategist. Why?
My mind is made up. I will build my kingdom in Shu.
I don't like Dynasty Wars 2. Hot take, I'd rather play Dynasty Wars 9 than Dynasty Wars 2.
Cover the south gate. Huang Zhang, take the east. I'll cover the north.
The people of Shu
You probably
refuse
forgot.
to be invaded.
Proceed with caution.
Halt, intruders! We'll advance no further.
Who's this so-called man of virtue in person? I shall show no mercy.
Maximus Prime, if you're still here, you mentioned about Sengoku Basara is a hidden gem in your place. Here where I am in Indonesia, Jakarta specifically, Sengoku Basara is actually more popular than Dynasty Warriors. Especially Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. Just get it out there. A lot of people refer to Muso games as Basara games. Whenever they see something like a Dynasty Wars game, they won't call, oh, this is just like Dynasty Wars. They will most likely say, oh, this is just like Sengoku Basara. Quick save Pang Tong. Later. Want to beat up enemies first.
Do you think you can stop me?
For my brothers!
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This one's mine.
Zhang Yi.
For my brothers!
For my brothers.
Liu Bei, have you lost all sense of your integrity?
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Happy to see you, brother.
Alright, let's see if Pang Tong. Let's get to Zhang Ren before he gets Pang Tong.
Now, attack! The enemy commander is mine! Won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Alright, Pang Tong is successfully saved. You actually get a hex mark for saving Pang Tong in this game. Or in this stage. Right? Also, thanks YouTube. YouTube did not load the live chat for whatever reason. Alright, so let me read this first. Dynasty Warriors fighting game is just there is another FG and Dynasty Warriors game that worth to play. Even KT kind of forgot about him. I remember you saying that in your videos. I'm in the US, literally no one I knows about Sengoku Basara. Same here, Basara is more popular than Dynasty Warriors. He's already... Sengoku Basara 3 came in the US and on PS3 and Wii, but I guess sales were low. Yeah, and like I said, I feel like Sengoku Basara did not do the best impression with the best first impression with Devil Kings. I feel like, in my opinion at least, if they wanted to localize once more or do a second attempt for Sengoku Basara in the West, I feel like Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes should have been localized before Sengoku Basara 3. Why? 1, Heroes has more characters. 2 Heroes has a lot of characters. 2 Heroes had a better presentation, in my opinion, than Basara 3. It had more content, more game modes. It had more unlockables. Basically, Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes offered a lot more replay value than Sengoku Basara 3. So I feel like Capcom kind of botched another localization of Sengoku Basara with Sengoku Basara 3. I'm not saying Sengoku Basara 3 is a bad game. I feel like combat-wise, Sengoku Basara 3 is better than Basara 2 Heroes. But in terms of replay value, Sengoku Basara 3 is lacking. I feel like you can say they have 3 steps forward, but 6 steps back. You know? You would probably like Basara 3 if you already played Basara 2 Heroes, or you at least have you will at least tolerate Sengoku Basara 3 with the lack of replay values or content in that game if you've played Basara 2 Heroes. Luckily, Basara 3 Utage was really good, right? Basara 3 Utage fill up the things that Basara 3 was lacking. But yeah, I feel like, in my opinion at least, Basara 2 Heroes should have been localized before Basara 3 if Capcom wanted to do another attempt of localization of Sengoku Basara. Because, not to mention, I do believe the Basara anime was localized first before the game. Yeah, the Sengoku Basara anime, Season 1 and Season 2 are literally based off Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. Like, Sengoku Basara was able to create an anime that was successful enough after the success of Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. That's another reason why, again, I will always stand by that point. Basara 2 Heroes should have been localized before Basara 3. In the US, they only know Devil King. Yeah, and I've said this story. I think I've told you guys the story, right? One of the reasons why I decided to make a full coverage of Sengoku Basara was because of a YouTube comment. I'm not even joking. So I made a cringe video 2 years ago. I'm just gonna call it cringe video because looking back at the video, I was like, holy shit. I overreacted with that video because I made a video called Dynasty Warriors 4 is overrated. Yes, I went there. And the reason why I made that video is because every time I say something good about Dynasty Warriors 5, a lot of people in the community kind of shut me down, saying, you're wrong, Dynasty Warriors 4 is better, Dynasty Warriors 4 is better. Whenever I praise something, they always kind of shut me down or kind of like devalue my argument and constantly praising Dynasty Warriors 4, or like, you're stupid if you don't like Dynasty Warriors 4. So I kind of like made that video out of retaliation. And looking back at it, yeah, I kind of cringe. I specifically mentioned in that video that I don't think Dynasty Warriors 4 is the best Musou game on the PS2 or the best Musou game in general. Like for the PS2, I prefer Dynasty Warriors 5 all the way. If you want to say which the best Musou game on the PS2, I would go for Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes. I know it's not from Koei, it's from Capcom, and there's one comment. I know you probably guys know who it is from. I'm not gonna mention his name. He said Sengoku Basara seems simplistic, and most of his argument came from Devil Kings. And I was like, my god. A lot of people don't know Sengoku Basara. A lot of people only know Devil Kings, and it's a fucking shame. You know, Devil Kings did not make the best impression of Sengoku Basara, and I don't like when people only use Devil Kings to point out how bad Sengoku Basara is as a series. So from that point, I made a counter video to his comment when he says Sengoku Basara is simplistic. I made a in-depth coverage of the combat system in Sengoku Basara 4 Sumunage and how it is the most complex and in-depth combat system in a Musou-like game. I mean, we're talking about the developers of Devil May Cry here. Like, are you gonna say the developers of Devil May Cry, arguably one of the best hack and slash games of all time, cannot make a combat system, or they have inferior combat, or they made an inferior combat system, Dynasty Wars, than Dynasty Warriors with Koei? No, you can't do that. It's not. So because of that, it kind of like spiraled in. Okay, I made a video about Sengoku Basara 4 Subaragi's combat system, and I feel like that's not enough. How about I make an entire coverage of the series, in depth, from the development history, from the presentation, the game, the combat system. I've done it all, like even top 10s. So basically, I wanted to do something that not a lot of people, not a lot of English-speaking YouTube channels have done, let alone a Musou channel, talking Sengoku Basara in depth. I know Chris Gildart made Xtreme or made videos about Sengoku Basara, but not in the depth not in the level that I do. It's like in the absolute depth details that I do. I'm not trying to stroke my cock, even though I am stroking my cock. But yeah, that's because of that one comment, it kind of like spiraled in. Yeah, I admit that video was absolutely cringe. You know, that video was cringe. I kind of look back to it and oh my god, I think I made an over the top take because I did play some Dynasty Warriors 4, use the the lock on disable mod, and it's night and day. I relive my childhood, you can say. I remember why I played this game a lot in my early days. So yeah, but because of that cringe video, and there's one comment that was like, yeah, I really disagree with this comment. Yeah, so how about I make an entire video dedicated to Sengoku Basara? Because nobody else have done it. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Capcom's mistake was trying to westernize it. Yeah, Kobayashi done goof with Devil Kings. Because gap between Devil Kings and Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes make Western market pandering on KT Muso and dual languages. It was a gateway to the Sengoku Basara franchise, but I agree 16 characters felt short but still fun. I learned about Sengoku Basara from playing Devil Kings, but I had already played Samurai Warriors, so I got the context. I understand why someone who never heard of the series period would not get into it. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, Devil Kings did not give the best first impression. Basara 2 Heroes is where I played Devil Kings before Basara 2 Heroes. And when I played Devil Kings, I turned it off. Like, I'd rather play Samurai Warriors. But I've seen the trailer on YouTube back in 2007 for Basara 2 Heroes, and I heard some of my friends talking about Sengoku Basara 2. And when I first saw that trailer on YouTube, I was like, wow, this looks amazing. This looks good. I love the anime art style. I love the anime visuals in this game. I bought the game, Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, because here in Indonesia, piracy was quite common. So we got a lot of games. So I got Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes on my PS2, played it, absolutely love it. That's my most played game in 2008, besides Warriors Orochi 1 and 2. Unfortunately, I never had a PS3 or a Nintendo Wii, so I experienced Basara 3 a little later. And also Basara 4 a bit later. Put a huge budget in the anime. And I've mentioned about that multiple times, right? Despite being the lesser known title compared to Dynasty and Samurai Warriors, Sengoku Basara created a bigger impact in pop culture, specifically Japanese pop culture. Like, Sengoku Basara has other forms of media. You have the anime, right? That run for, like, you have an anime with a total you have 2 seasons and 2 seasons, 2 OVA and 1 movie from production IG. You have another season from Telecom Animation, and then you have the Gakuen Basara anime, right? So in total, you have 4 seasons, 2 OVAs, and 1 movie. You have stage plays, and the anime did well as well. The anime did really well in terms of viewership and numbers. It was a critical and commercial success. The movie, especially, The Last Party, is probably the best of the Sengoku Basara anime. You have stage plays, right? You have stage plays. You also have Sengoku Basara referenced in other anime. The two that I remember the most when it comes to Basara reference in anime. One, Gintama, right? What's that character who's voiced by Nakai Kazuya in Gintama? Hijikata, right? The guy who smokes, right? Hijikata randomly does a Masamune pose. Like, I think Gintoki was doing the horse, or was not Gintoki. Like, he was riding a guy who is like a horse, and then he was shouting, "Come on, let's party!" Like Masamune style, considering it's voiced by Nakai Kazuya. And another Sengoku Basara reference that I remember was in an anime called Wotakoi, right? Love his heart for an otaku. So, one of the a female character, and also a favorite waifu of mine, Koyanagi Hanako. She's a cosplayer, but she mostly cosplayed guys, right? She was cosplaying as Date Masamune, and she's a big fan of Sengoku Basara. So there you go. There are other anime, there are other Sengoku Basara references in anime, but those are the only two that comes out in my head right now. Exactly, Sengoku Basara anime's composer, Sawano Hiroyuki, the same composer who made who composed Attack on Titans, and Solo Leveling. Hijikata and mayonnaise, yeah, exactly. Okay. The quality of anime cutscene in Basara 4 has improved. I sadly never had a chance to play Sengoku Basara 2 when it came out, and only played a couple of years ago with the HD collection. Nice. After Basara 4, yeah, nice. To me, I recommend Basara 2 Heroes more so than Basara 2. Oh, speaking of Basara 2 Heroes, considering you played Samurai Wars as well, Maximus Prime, KK, yeah, I'm just gonna call Koei Collection KK in short. KK uploaded a video about, the difference in Samurai Wars 4 and Samurai Wars 4 2. Right? Samurai Wars 4 2 is like an expansion without the vanilla. And I understand the lawsuit that Koei went through back then with Capcom. That's why they can't do an Xtreme Legends expansion. However, they could have done what Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes did. So, Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes is like an expansion without the vanilla as well. So, in terms of story, they only focused on the new characters, but the rest of the characters are playable in free mode and also conquest mode. And what Koei could have done to remedy this, okay, this is just my opinion at the end of the day. Samurai Wars 4 2, as it is, okay, you put Samurai Wars 4 2 as it is, but you have all the stages from vanilla Samurai Wars 4 playable in free mode. That's what Sengoku Basara did. Oh, we don't have the character specific stories anymore in Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, right? So the characters that had a story in Sengoku Basara 2 are omitted in Basara 2 Heroes, minus a couple of few. So what Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes did, okay, the stages that did not appear in the story for 2 Heroes, but appeared in Sengoku Basara 2, we'll just make them a free mode exclusive. You can still play them on free mode. I feel like Koei should have done that with Samurai Wars 4 2. If they cannot do a full expansion, or like an expansion with the vanilla, at least put all of the missing battles from Samurai Warriors 4 in the free mode of Samurai Wars 4 2. Yeah. It's called, the anime is called Watakoi. Also, the voice in Sengoku Basara are really top tier voice actor in the anime industry. I mean, Dynasty Warriors also have top tier voice actors. And, okay, speaking of voice actor, there's one thing I never like about Dynasty Warriors. Until Dynasty Warriors 9. Dynasty Warriors, and also Samurai Warriors, they never credited their English voice actors. Sengoku Basara, on the other hand, with Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes, they at least credit their English voice actors. I'm glad in Origins that they credit their English voice actors in the opening scene of the game.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue.
But that requires going to put effort. Exactly. Okay, so when I get the chance to go to Japan last September, I have to buy 2 heroes to atone my sins.
The enemy commander is mine.
Yeah, if piracy was a thing back in the day, there are pros and cons with it, Tecmobas. The cons is, it's pirated. The pros is that we got to play games that are region locked. I get to play a lot of Japanese games because of piracy. One Piece Grand Battle 2, for example, on the PS1.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Forgive me, O innocent ones.
Yeah, Love is Hard for an Otaku. It's a really good show. It's probably, like, as an adult in his 30s, that show is super relatable. Unfortunately, like, I have few friends on my age there's like gaming otaku, but they're not in the same office as I am. Well, I'm kind of glad a lot of my like, you could say weeb or otaku friends that are my age are not in the same office as I do, or do not work in the same place as I do, because I don't want to mix, you know, personal life with professional life. That's one. And two, meeting them outside work feels more special than meeting them every day at work.
You should know who you're dealing with. I must retreat.
And true was we got to play one of the most stunning Muso games from a developer that make stunning action games for sure, for sure. Also, Wotaka also Wotaka has one of my favorite waifus, Koyanagi Hanako, like a cosplayer waifu. But the funny thing is about her is that she doesn't cosplay female characters; she cosplay male characters. Like a lot of people, when it comes to cosplayer waifus, they will always say, "Oh, my favorite is Kitagawa Marin." Nah, for me, it's Koyanagi Hanako. I like my adult females. Yep, Saoshiro Miyuki voiced her. Who also voiced Maria in Sengoku Basara. Alright, it's morning here, so I should probably get up and start my day. Have a great night. Yeah, it's night here. Alright. Thanks for coming by, Maximus Prime. Hope to see you again in later streams or videos.
Time I faced a worthy opponent.
You have a great day, by the way.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Now all we have to do is deal with Liu Zhang.
I'm happy to see you, brother.
I refuse to give up without a fight.
For my brothers!
Let us finish this battle!
Won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Oda voice actor though? Who? Oh, Nobunaga's voice actor? Wakamoto Norio? I mean, if he still wants to do voice acting, I know he's gonna be 80 this year. If he still wants to do voice acting, if he feels like, I'm not too old for this, go for it. I'm not stopping him. I love hearing his voice. I mean, you know Baragan from Bleach, right? Izuka Shoujo. So Izuka Shoujo, right? The voice actor for Baragan in Bleach. He's also the voice actor for Nappa, and the voice actor for Fudo in Fist of the North Star. Like, dude was still voice acting in his 90s. Until his death, unfortunately. But yeah, if Wakamoto Norio thinks I can still voice act at 80 years old, go for it. In fact, I would love to hear his voice. Yeah, I know. Wakamoto Norio is nearly 80.
Attacked my family, forced to surrender, to give up the land of my fathers. I'm sure to be the laughing stock of future peoples.
Master Liu Zhang, forgive me. But my ideal has no place for doubt. I shall restore the Han Empire, and it shall all start here in Shu.
No, not Unsho Ishizuka. Izuka Shoujo. He's the voice actor for Baragan in Bleach. Like, he voiced Baragan at, like, 78 years old. And not just him. For English voice actors, you know the voice actor for Hojo Ujimasa? William Frederick Knight?
In the name of humanity.
He was 78 years old when he voiced Ujimasa, and he was 80 when he voiced Danzo in Naruto. He passed away a couple of years ago. He was still voice acting. He voiced Kagome's grandpa in Yashahime at the age of 90.
Finally, the path to a land that exists
before he passed away. And a little fun fact about William Frederick Knight: his final acting role was not in voice acting. His final acting role, you can say it unfortunate, but okay. His final acting role was in a Darman video. I'm not even joking. He was featured in a Darman video at the age of 90 before he passed away. I don't know if you guys consider that as an achievement. It's up to you. Yeah, Shozo Izuka is even older than Kamiya Akira. Kamiya Akira turned 78, like at the end of 2024. I mean, he still voiced Saiba Ryo. That's crazy, you know. Crazy Kamiya is still voicing Saiba Ryo, and he never lost touch as Saiba Ryo. And I do believe I read an interview somewhere that when asked what was his favorite role as a voice actor, he easily said Saiba Ryo from City Hunter.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard is famous in two...
Liu Bei's heel turn.
During the assault on Fan Castle, the Wu army surrounded General Guan Yu and...
It can't be. Guan Yu. Bring me my sword at once. Everyone, begin preparing for war.
No, my lord. Our enemy is Wei. It would not be just to attack
Defeat
Wu.
Wei, and Wu will have no choice other than to surrender. Please reconsider.
None of that matters to me now. Neither of you understand my pain. I must do it. For the death of my brother. Who must pay?
Yiling.
How can this be? Guan Yu has been killed in a sinister plot by Wu. Zhang Fei, too, has been murdered, killed by his own men, as he prepared to avenge Guan Yu. Responsibility for these tragedies falls directly on Wu. They shall feel my rage, and pay for my brother's deaths with everything that they own. Nothing else matters now. I can hear only the beating of my angry heart, and it is screaming for revenge. Revenge against the Sun family, for Zhang Fei and Guan Yu.
Just pre-ordered Origins, hype as fuck. Great, Terry. You get to play the game early, by the way. I'll wait until the game comes out.
My lord, please forgive my directness, but we are not on the side of virtue in this battle. Battles fought out of spite or vengeance must be put aside for the greater good. The army my lord has assembled at Yiling is quite impressive, but it has one fatal flaw. I apologize for my late arrival, but I have my reasons. Now we must somehow hold on and win this hopeless battle so that we may continue our dreams of a better tomorrow.
Hello, Alexander. Have you tried Token Ranbu? No. I haven't tried Token Ranbu. I just got a cheap one, so I think I still wait until the 17th. Got the disc version. Ah, I see. For the PS5, right? Yeah, I'm gonna... Like I said, I'm gonna be streaming that game when the game comes out. I'm saving money for it. Here comes the best healing theme. They say Hexmark have marked that anyone who rides it are cursed. That makes Liu Bei getting screwed at healing. Pretty much. I love this theme. Did it. Did it.
Soon Quan must pay for the death of Guan Yu.
Yeah, I like to call this theme Liu Bei's heel turn.
Trying to take the base. Stop them! For my brothers!
No, oh, you mean Dynasty Warriors Origins? Yes, I'm getting the PC version.
I must retreat. For now.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Don't fall behind! The glory is ours! Show them the strength of our forces! This battlefield belongs to us!
For my brothers!
I have come for your head.
It's about time I faced a worthy
Kinda ironic since Liu Bei always
Those
calling
who
by
stand in
virtue.
the way of virtue shall fail.
Where's my horse? Wait, let me finish the officer here. Are you playing Summer Wars 4 2 on PC? Yeah, I'm playing on a PC. My specs is 5950X with 3070 Ti. It dropped FPS and feel ugly. The PS3 emulator runs better. Well, it runs well enough for my PC. I mean, I completed 4-2 1% for Steam. I'm playing 4DX right now.
For my brothers!
They've withdrawn. Penetrate
Pretty
their
much there,
front.
Thomas. Hey, Big Ding Fung. See you in 2 games.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Don't fall behind! The glory is ours!
Get it. Yeah, Summer Wars 4 DX Sport is great. Not so much 4-2. Koei doing Koei things with Summer Wars 4-2 and One Piece Fight Wars 3. It doesn't have full controller support for whatever goddamn reason. You can't even customize the analog stick. That is really stupid. I mean, they could have done something like Dynasty Warriors 8. Have a fully customizable controller input, but no. Yeah, Summer Wars 4 DX is better PC port than Summer Wars 4-2. And I'd say Summer Wars 4 is better game than 4-2. Ah, there they are.
Beat it! Get out of my way! I'm not letting anyone get near Zhuran!
Gonna defeat Juran and
Is this
foil their fire attack.
one of the enemy's tactics?
Where's Juran? Oops. For my brothers! Yeah, I know, in Dynasty Warriors 8, the accept button is B or circle. Kind of like a Japanese game. So I'm quite okay with that. Nah, it doesn't bother me that much.
Those who stand in the way of
Quite frankly, if you
virtue
play
shall
Sengoku Basara games in Japanese, or even Dynasty Wars games in Japanese, circle is the accept button.
Fight? You got one! Take that! For my brothers!
If one's going to retreat, they might as well be honest about it.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Hello, Rochi. Welcome to the stream. Yep. Well, we're not doing benevolent stuff here right now. It's healing.
See ya!
Those who stand in the way of virtue.
What if Dynasty Warriors got a pachinko machine? I think Summer Warriors had a pachinko game. Yeah, Orchi, like I said, we're playing Liu Bei's heel turn here. Yeah, healing. Yeah, exactly. It's Liu Bei's heel turn.
Liu Bei.
Must our lives lead us in such separate directions?
Goodbye, Liu Bei.
No, it's a fixed storyline, Alexander. Because it's a character-specific story.
Farewell.
It doesn't have branching path like in Dynasty Wars 4. Yeah, it doesn't have, because Dynasty Wars 5 is a fixed story for every character. But the difference is, again, in Dynasty Warriors 4 and 8, it's a kingdom-based story. But for Dynasty Warriors 5, it's individual-based story. Kind of like Dynasty Warriors 6 and Samurai Warriors 1 and 2, or 1 to 3. Though Samurai Warriors 1 had branching paths despite being individual based story, but that game only has 19 characters. But this game has 48 characters.
Keep a tight formation. Head straight.
Yeah,
for the
pretty much.
commander.
Orochi.
Leave the enemy in awe of our forces.
For my brothers!
Yes, his fourth weapon is in Yiling. And the requirement is that you need to defeat Juran, Gan Ning, Ling Tong, and Sun Shangxiang. I'd say out of the ruler characters, Liu Bei is the hardest to get the fourth weapon.
This one's mine, everybody.
For my brothers!
For my brothers!
It looks like I was a little too passionate.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Come and settle this like a leader.
For my brothers!
Pretty sad how Sun Shangxiang says goodbye, Liu Bei. Uh-huh.
For my brothers!
Let's see.
Skill.
For my brothers!
I used the bow at the start to
must approach
defeat
this
Ling
calmly.
Tong and Gan Ning from
Time to
across the
retreat.
bridge, so they can't hit you. That's clever.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. In a sense, we were victorious. But due to my short temper, many had to sacrifice their lives to achieve this victory. I also allowed my enemy Sun Quan to escape. Now we had best return home and start rebuilding our strength. I too need to rethink the meaning of things such as justice and virtue.
You tell me, Liu Bei.
And you, this
Hello, Luke. Welcome to the stream. Yep, benevolence.
I fought Wu at Yiling, but was unable to slay their lord Sun Quan. I rushed into that battle driven purely by hatred, and completely ignoring my true purpose. Now, Wu has regrouped and come to attack me at Bai Di Castle. Just by looking at their formation, I can tell that they have come here seeking
Good to see
my
you here,
death.
Luke. 4 days before Origins.
Since we parted ways after the battle at Chibi, I have come into conflict with Wu a number of times. Now I must end this rivalry and defeat Wu once and for all.
My lord, our victory at Yiling was more than I expected. Surely your devotion for Master Guan Yu and the others who have fallen was felt by the very heavens themselves. The next battle is the defense of Bai Di Castle. Please go and defend the areas where our troops are weak. try and lead our men to take the fight outside of the castle walls.
Time passed really fast, at
There
least
is
for
a
me.
reason I cannot go to the battlefield.
For me,
But I have prepared
it
a
passed
number of
really
strategies
fast
just for
and
this
slow at
type
the
of
same time.
occasion. My lord, let us put an end to Wu's destiny here at
Like
Bai Di
some point,
Castle.
I feel like, wow, we're in 2025 already. But then some point, some memories I recall feels like, wait, that was 5 months ago. That was 5 months ago? I thought that was 2 years ago. Sadly, I don't think I'll be playing it day one as I wanted. Nah, it's unfortunate. For example, for some reason, I missed Sengoku Basara for Sumuragi. Like, 2 months after my Sengoku Basara for Sumuragi marathon where I did 40 characters, I was like, oh, I missed Sengoku Basara for Sumuragi. And I was like, it's been a long time since I played Basara for Sumuragi. And I was like, wait, I played Basara for Sumuragi 2 months ago. But it feels like forever. Yeah, it's like time passed so fast, yet so slow at the same time. It's weird. I already downloaded Dynasty Warriors Origins. Nice. Like, Christmas holiday. You know, Christmas holiday was a couple of weeks ago. Yet for some reason, I feel like Christmas holiday was a long time ago. It was like 3 months ago. But it was not 3 months ago. It was 3 weeks ago. I don't know why it feels so long. You pre-download Dynasty Warriors Origins? Nice. Bai Di Castle. Let's finish this.
I will win this battle and usher in a new age of virtue.
Liu Bei, this battle isn't just about ruling the land.
I don't know. I don't have a
Payback for the
PS5.
pain you caused my sister.
Let's go to the Stone Sentinel Maze. Winners don't use drugs, Profar.
The enemy is
I
fierce.
don't.
Do not let up for an instant.
I don't use drugs. Outside of aspirin. Yep, Liu Bei is supposed to be dead, yet he's alive. I actually love those stages. Yeah, pretty much.
For my brothers!
Those who stand in the way of virtue
Li
shall
Chan,
fail.
the totally not worthless son of Liu Bei. Playing some more Koei games before play Warriors All Stars. Like what? Neo?
For my brothers!
For my brothers. Oh yeah, I love the King of Sadness, the theme for Bai Di Castle in this game. Though I prefer the Dynasty Warriors 8 version. Goodbye, Chen Wu.
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Neo is the only one I played actually. I want to play games like Atelier or Knights of Azure. I see.
Hey, Sun Quan's banner. It's gone.
Yeah, Sun Jian, the post Jing Province, is dead, but most of his stages are hypothetical.
Our kingdom, and we'll defend it ourselves.
Just because we're supply based doesn't mean we can't fight.
Yeah, I know. Warriors All-Star is an Koei All-Star game.
That base is essential to our plans.
So you got
Pay for that.
more characters from not just Dynasty and Samurai Warriors.
For my brothers!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall defeat this trap of Jude Leon's.
So, Wu would attack even the innocent. I must stand here to remain true to my lord.
I don't want to play with him though. Are we playing it on PS4? Nice. You got a PS4. I thought, Luke, I thought you were primarily an Xbox player.
For my brothers!
I recently heard that Warriors All-Star port on PC is very unstable. One person's game stopped loading the save altogether.
Mustn't.
Oh, you are. I don't play Warriors All-Star. I don't have the game, and I'm not too interested with it.
Sword from the battlefield!
I won't be denied next time.
For my brothers!
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
There are some games that are still PlayStation exclusive and has yet to see the light of day in other consoles, especially PC. Metal Gear Solid 4, for example, that game is still stuck being a PS3 exclusive, and unfortunately, I wasn't able to run that on my RPCS3. I really, really want to play Metal Gear Solid 4. DW8 XL is better on PS4? Absolutely. You sold your PS4 but it still has a disc. Or you can play it on your PS5 if you have a PS5.
For my brothers!
Yeah, it will come eventually, hopefully, in the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 2.
Those who
Yeah,
stand in
hopefully,
the way of
hopefully.
virtue shall fail.
I really want to play that game. Wait, someone's at the front door. Okay, I too have a PS5, but I play mostly PS4 games. We're in the remaster remake generation, so it'll probably happen. Thought you must start porting MGS4 to Xbox 360. But for some reason, Konami canceled the port. I mean, there's a lot of PS5 stuff that isn't also available on PS5, same with Xbox. Oh, available on PS4. OBM in MGS Volume 2, they let us choose resolution. 1080p limitation. Volume 1 is meh. We'll see.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
Ganning is here. Isn't Ganning supposed to be dead as well? No matter. It's gonna be dead here.
The enemy is fierce. Do not let up for an instant.
This isn't working.
For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I can fix that. Actually, in the story, Huang Zhong died after Yiling in the Three Kingdoms lore.
We'd have died like dogs without you.
We'll pay you back by defending the castle! For my brothers!
You're alone? You must long for death.
Ma Chao's dead.
I won't lose a second time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Alright, let's save our other officers first. Yeah, everyone is struggling right now.
Where are the reinforcements?
Oh, come on. Everyone is dying left and right.
This one's mine.
For my brothers!
Yeah, I don't like Xing Sai's voice in this game. Thank God Wendy Lee did her justice in Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8. Sounds like a Qiao. Pretty much.
For my brothers!
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who
Yeah,
stand in the way
Xiao
of
Ji like
virtue
voice
shall
exactly. I find Xing Sai's voice in DW5 a little bit cringe, orgy. But hey, that's just me.
It's time to go out and have some fun!
Well, this fun will end with your life.
Brothers!
Stay focused on the matter at hand.
Take that! For my brothers!
I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Your skills are beyond doubt.
We have come from the Wuzhang Plains.
For my brothers!
Oh, okay, the design for Xing Sai. Yeah, she's kind of cute in Dynasty Warriors 5.
The last time you'll ever do that.
Yep, it certainly is the last time you're gonna see me do that.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Join the reinforcements and push back their line.
It is an honor to die in battle for the glory of Wu.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
She sounds like she's 12.
Follow me.
Now, attack!
For my brothers!
I won't be denied.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Alright, time to finish Sun Quan. Wait. Yeah, she has a different voice actor in War Search 1 and 2. It's Wendy Lee. Okay, I'm back. Playing Huang Zhong this stage feels cheap with his charge attacks. Kinda wanna play War Zorchi again. Play War Zorchi Z if you can. It's the best experience for War Zorchi Classic.
If they won't come to us, then we'll take the fight to them.
The men are being decimated. Liu Bei!
You arrogant fool! It's all your fault. You are the cause of Shang Jiang's tears.
Shang Zhang and I may have been forced down different paths, but our feelings were true. And the bond that we share shall never be broken, not by anyone.
You're playing War Zorchi 1 now? Nice.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take that! For my brothers! I have let my father and brother down.
Your dead brothers. Yeah.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I don't know, Grand Strategist.
We were able to withstand the fierce onslaught of Wu and defend Bai Di Castle. We also managed to kill Sun Quan. I shall not forget this battle as long as I shall live. Before long, we shall be able to bring an end to the chaos that has plagued this land for so long. I only hope that Shu can bring them the peace they are so desperately looking for.
For my dead brothers, yep.
A new
Lushan so old. Tell us something, yeah. Generic officer Lushan. Alright, final stage.
Wu is no more, and the three kingdoms have become two. I have reached the final leg of my journey, and at last my destiny is near. The legacy of my greatest enemy, Cao Cao, still remains. Only by defeating his vast kingdom of Wei can I realize my dream and create a new age of righteousness. This past age has been long and painful, but soon it will all be over. For the forces of good, I will conquer the chaos, and under my rule there shall be no tears.
My lord, the final battle with Cao Cao
Yeah,
has
Cao
arrived.
Cao.
While you were fighting at Bai Di Castle, I was at the Wuzhang Plains working on strategies against Wei. The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position. If we can win this battle, we can realize our plans for a land ruled by virtue under my lord.
Yeah,
This battle
same.
could be the one to bring an
Something.
end to the chaos, so we must emerge victorious.
Alright, final battle against Sima Yi. Let's go. Once again,
Just on the horizon,
a very underrated
great
music in
golden
Dynasty Warriors.
age awaits.
I really like this music for Wuzhang Plains in this game. Not my favorite, but I still like it.
We have come a long way. We must protect our supply line.
It's a good stage to grind though, worst man.
For my brothers!
Yeah, last battles of Dynasty Warriors 5 are bangers. My favorite one is Dual NRG. Yep, Battle of the Fake Castle. That's my favorite final battle theme for Dynasty Warriors 5.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to fight. Our next move just got more difficult.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
Take that for my brothers! So, my might was not enough.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Alright, let's just go straight to the commander.
Crush them!
For my brothers!
Really? You have a tattoo of Guan Yu and Guan Ping?
Impressive display of
Their Dynasty Warriors 5 version?
Is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Hey, it's Cao Pi's son, Cao Rui.
Don't hold anything back!
For my brothers!
You should have brought your allies with you. Damn, it's over already.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
This may be the end for my army. Is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Master Shimayi, we have brought what you ordered.
For my brothers!
For my brothers.
This will change the tide of the battle.
You're the enemy commander? Take it for my come brothers. For your heads!
Nothing is the chaos of the land.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Deng Ai. See you in 2 games.
For my brothers!
I've been waiting for you.
For my brothers!
Such impressive skill.
So this is to be my final battle.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's no use. Oh, the pain.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
For my brothers!
Jack Shuju is cursed? Kind of. Or even Thin Shuju.
There's still time to run away.
For my brothers!
Die in such a horrid place.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let's just go to Simai.
Idiots, all of you! Let's see you handle this! Your head is mine!
Ambitions left unfulfilled. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Heavens above, grant me just a few more hours.
Hey, GG, welcome to the stream. Almighty Profar. Nah, I'm not the almighty. Hello, Xinjiang Ying's father.
Left unfulfilled. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
It's my way. What, catch up on what? Oh, really? Streets of Rage 1, nice. Glad you're doing Streets of Rage. Do the remake as well. The fan-made remake. That's easily the best Streets of Rage game, despite not being an official Streets of Rage game.
Should have kept a better eye on
him. Yeah, do all the games. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the remake. Streets of Rage 4 can play up to 4 players, but only offline. For online, it can only be played 2 players.
Left unfulfilled. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
You should have done that in the first place.
Hey, mini spag, Liu Bei.
Liang,
Yeah, Zhuge Liang's dead.
I shall not forget your final wishes. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and all of the others who have died fighting for our cause. Give me the strength to at last realize my ambitions.
Alright. Now to finally finish
Zhuge
Sima Yi.
Liang is dead. All units move to counterattack.
Smileless. Protect your honor as a soldier.
Prime Minister, Help me to live up to your brilliance. Attack once more, for the glory of our Prime Minister! Now you've really made me angry.
For my brothers!
I'll never be defeated by an imbecile like you.
You just did.
Foolish times to not make use of my talents.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
No more paribikome.
Thanks to the Prime Minister's brilliant plan, we were able to defeat Wei. All of my men did an excellent job in controlling their grief and
Yeah,
fighting against the
he
enemy.
got isekai'd.
The Prime Minister.
Dan Warren was the best Liu Bei. I can't argue with that.
Now, it is up to those of us left behind to create a new future where the people and the land will not be tempted toward the path to ruin.
I will also say Crispin Freeman was the best Guan Yu.
A new but this...
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw
I'm gonna
its end.
stay silent here.
Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice, and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Liu Bei from the Zhuo region. He was an actual descendant of the Han imperial line. When Zhang Jiao started an uprising with his yellow turbans, Liu Bei sought to bring peace back to the land and restore the Han dynasty to its former glory. He destroyed the Yellow Turbans and toppled Dongzhuo's reign of terror with his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Unfortunately, Liu Bei possessed no territory for which he could establish his own kingdom and was forced to wander the land. However, his destiny changed very quickly after meeting the strategist Zhuge Liang. He followed the strategist accordingly and allied with Wu. The two forces destroyed Cao Cao, advanced into Yi, and captured Liu Zhang. Liu Bei was mobilizing his troops for the next battle when he received word that his sworn brother, Guan Yu, had been killed by Wu. Blinded with rage, Liu Bei prepared to avenge Guan Yu, despite his advisors begging him not to. Liu Bei's rage brought about many miraculous victories, which eventually led to the demise of Wu. The land was now divided between Shu and Wei, with the winner set to be decided at the Wujiang Plains. After a grueling battle, it was Liu Bei who emerged victorious. The long days of chaos had finally come to an end, and peace returned. It is said that Liu Bei was praised and honored by the people for generations to come. These tales, passed on for generations, have endured the tests of time and continue to fascinate their listeners even today.
Fun fact, the narrator's voice actor is the same voice actor as Liu Bei, Dan Warren. So essentially, he's narrating his own story.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. At last, our journey is finally over. Watch over us in this new age of peace.
Okay, that's the end of Liu Bei's story. Liu baby. Alright, that sums up the entire ruler gameplay of Dynasty Warriors 5. We finished Cao Cao, we finished Liu Bei, we finished Cao Cao, we finished Sun Jian, and now we finished Liu Bei. I might do one last Dynasty Warriors stream before Dynasty Warriors Origins comes out. I wanted to do a Lu Bu Dynasty Warriors stream for DW4. No Han. Again, I might do a Lu Bu stream for DW4 instead of 5 because he has a longer story there. So, we'll see. Eventually, I will be covering Dynasty Warriors Origins via live stream. Yeah, I'm hopefully. Again, I might do one more Dynasty Warriors stream with Lu Bu. So, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I will be covering Dynasty Warriors Origins eventually when the game comes out, and I'm saving money for that. You will see, hopefully, a day one live stream of Dynasty Warriors Origins. It's part of my content list for this year. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this live stream. Also, I just uploaded a Tenchu Fatal Shadows gameplay in my second channel. So go check my second channel. It's Bai Di Profar playthroughs. You can find the second channel in my YouTube page. Subscribe to that channel as well and go check the Tenchu Fatal Shadows gameplay. Also, still working on a Suits of Rage 4 video. I'm trying to get that video as soon as possible, even though the script is not even finished. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys next time.